money. You've been going on weekends, so where's the money? And it better be more than $125.
Yo, you better stop playing with me right now. I'm not playing with you. I'm not even playing with you.
And I'm not playing with you.
I've been at work, man. Did I give you money before I left?
Yes. But
and didn't you make money this weekend?
Yeah, but I'm talking about you right now.
I need you to get out of my pockets. That's what I need you to do. I need you to stay in a child's place. What's wrong with you? You're 125. What you know about $125 anyway?
What now? You're rich.
12 sleepless hours later.
We rolling and hating, patrolling to try to get me riding dirty. Regard for the law, we dodge them like Vagama. Keep it running, y'all. Keep a gun in car. You love the park. Run up if you want. Get popping. Ready to put shots off in the air. Crease bone, chameleon there.
You stupid.
I told you slow your goofy. I said slow. Man, y'all niggas be calling me grandpa, man. That's what I be doing. 65, boy. Y'all niggas want to jump out here on them byways doing 80. Shit, the nigga caught your ass. What he said, 83?
He said 86.
He did that shit. Guilty as fuck. Guilty as fuck. I told you. Guilty as fuck.
Does that mean he's guilty?
Guilty as fuck. I told you.
Oh, nigga.
He did that shit. Guilty as fuck.
He clipped you, Los Angeles.
I said
Clipper.
70 when I saw it was at 70.
Damn, bro, you doing 86 and a 55? Oh my God.
Yeah.
You got some money. That nigga sting you.
They gonna hit me with that.
Ooh, boy.
Fiene.
Damn, boy. Fiene.
Fiene.
That nigga got cooked. Y'all wanna know what happened? I'm gonna tell you what happened. Oh shit, Speed Ranger.
You start rapping like that in this area with 51. Everything in the Vada flies. Go get your man. And I feel like Vada fly gonna recap this.
So, y'all wanna know what happened? I'm gonna tell you what happened. He got smoked. You already know what it is, man. Salute to the subscribers, that notification gang, etc., etc. Don't let it get too far ahead of you. You know who I be. Follow me on IG, Vada_fly. Tell your mama I said hi. Got my guy with me.
Showtime SP to nobody that knows bodies. Bow!
Check. All right, so check it out, man. Salute to everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? All the people that watch this content, whether religiously or in passing, I always say that because I mean it. But we cruise bypass the speed limit. I got to break down and let y'all know a lot about Rare Breed Entertainment's event, The Breed Different, right? So, event goes down, Hampton, Virginia.
The most important, the most influential rapper of the 21st century. Gwitty is paper. Nah. What happened last night? I don't even do interviews.
They lost her luggage. They can't find her.
Huh?
They lost her luggage. They can't find her.
They lost her luggage?
She a pack. She on vacay.
Why you was talking so disrespectful though? Yeah, and who won? He's
I fucked this nigga up. I fucked this nigga up. Don't let this nigga lie to you. Even the nigga holding the camera.
Nigga looking at me.
Don't let that nigga lie to you. Don't let this nigga lie to you either. Don't let that nigga lie to you. Don't let this nigga lie to you. Listen to me. I'm gonna explain what happens to you. This nigga here come up here with a bunch of jokes, bunch of yas, making niggas laugh. But when you go back and you watch how I was crafting this nigga, how I was spazzing on this nigga,
They lost her luggage. They can't find her.
Hey, yo.
They can't find her.
They about to battle again right now. They about to battle the fourth round right here.
They can't find her.
He done pissed me off again. I kicked his ass. He in my state talking shit. Fuck him. Let's go.
The next round is going down.
Y'all want me to bring the haters. Y'all want me to battle caution.
Yo, shout out to y'all. The energy is crazy. The energy is crazy out here, man. Oh my God, y'all some wild.
Listen, yo. Listen.
I'm putting this out.
Salute to Gwitty, yo. You know what I mean? Being in the ring with him.
The album. It's a release party.
Listen, being in the ring with him though, bro, really is entertaining. I don't understand how he makes the moments he makes, like create them out of nothing. He does that. Wonderful. Salute to you, bro. You know what I mean? Kick this fucking ass. All those moments he made didn't mean shit.
Take the win back. Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying? We were down there. Spent the weekend down there, got to be around a lot of talented MCs, you know what I'm saying, in a dope environment. And I will say this, to be some folks who have been doing what we've been doing for this long, we normally only deal with big events at this time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's mostly big events, big names, big cars, big stages because of the obvious, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit to go on, a lot of things that go on with a lot of these leagues, and it really be hard to actually, no Diddy, it really be tough to get out there to some of these places and see these talents, you know what I mean? So we chose to do this, you know what I mean? We went down there, we saw a lot of dope battles, you know what I'm saying? And I will say this, the VOD is gonna be up pretty soon. If it's not up already by the time this video comes out, it should be up on rarebreedent.com. It's a $20 VOD, and you're gonna probably get to see, you're gonna see over 20 battles, 23 battles that actually happened. And I will say this, myself and Showtime SP were there for every single battle. Everyone. This felt like some shit that this is like a battle rap, like Olympics type shit. Like, so when we do break these battles down and we do talk about the MCs, you gotta remember, we not gonna have bars, we not gonna have all that, you know what I'm saying? It's just so many MCs, but I will say this, between myself and SP, you know what I'm saying, who I'm about to give the floor to, I'm pretty sure that I've either had a conversation with or had some words with every single MC that was there. You know what I'm saying? I think it was important because when you stress building a culture, you know what I'm saying, helping, guiding, and talking to these folks, just hearing their stories, being around them, seeing them, and just being around them for the whole weekend, I felt like it was a phenomenal experience. I do have to say, big shout out to the city of Hampton, Virginia, you know what I'm saying, because I used to dribble down in VA back in the day, but I didn't know that it was that much love. It was so much love. Like, I swear, like, time we got out there, it was love from the floor to the door. Like, every single spot that we went, everyone we spoke to, all the people, everything. Shout out to Quad, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody, Wing, and just everybody that was involved with that whole process and making this joint, you know what I'm saying, go down. Shout out to Quad, who's probably the only person more tired than me because the man hosted 23 battles. I don't know. Are you part tree, Qua? Like, how the fuck do you stand up for 23 battles?
Conference finals between the Celtics and the Miami Heat. Boston with a 3-2 edge.
Nigga, the nigga he don't got no membranes. But shout out to Qua. You know what I'm saying? He hosted all of the battles. It was a remarkable experience. And then I'm gonna just throw it to you. You know what I'm saying? You let me know, you know, your thoughts, your feelings, and then, you know, we'll get through. You know, it is what it is. What's up, man? Talk to me about Hampton, man. Great time down there.
First off, I always want to say thank you, you know what I'm saying, for bringing me along for this ride, you know what I'm saying? I know you would be you without me. Man,
go ahead with all that shit, man.
But all I'm saying is I appreciate seeing these different elements and these entities with my brother. So it's like you took a fan and then you made him a household name, as now he's got the floor seats to games that he can go to. You know what I'm saying? We was on the floor seats of the Rucker. You feel me? I feel as though that is how I was feeling.
Right.
When from the city of Hampton, because I used to go to school down there, so I already had a lot of love down there. So shout out to the 757 for that. But let me tell you something. There was a little bit that was missing. I felt like there was something missing as far as my love for battle rap, and I just really felt like I just didn't see a lot of the hunger, you know what I'm saying, that I thought, you know what I mean, until I got to this room in Hampton, okay? Until I talked to each and every single one of these battle rappers. Let me tell you something, them stomachs was growling. Now,
you can bring up my 6'8" battle? What up? I know. Okay, it wasn't what it was supposed to be. Right. Yeah. They were lighting blunts back to back. Had to open doors for the smoke to leave. Right. And folks would breathe. Normally, marijuana stimulate the mind. When they was puffing, make my focus leave. That contact had me out of contact, but we in contact, you about to get smoked for free.
There was food there. I ain't see them eating the food there. It was the other people eating the food there. It was a lot of hungry artists in that building. So that's a shout out and a salute to you on that, right? And another thing that I gotta shout out, yes, we was there for all 23 battles. No, I'm not about to break down all 23 battles. But there are a few battles that we got to highlight. There's a few people whose names I had no idea who they were. Now I know who they are. Vada, we got a lot of things to talk about.
All right, man, so check this out. Like, all right, first and foremost, like I said, there were a lot of standout performances, you know what I'm saying? And what I will do, obviously, when you talk about a lot of these cats, because there were some one-round battles too, you know what I'm saying? But the funny thing is some of the one-round battles that actually happened had fire to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I must stress this. I have to stress this point. Over 20 battles, no major chokes, you know what I'm saying?
Gems on blade. That's a diamond cutter. Check your background. You a smart nigga with no priors? You from Franklin? Or you a crip? Don't fall bias. Don't fret. I'm just axing blade like a coal miner. Bro,
And there was nobody up there choking, stumbling, forgetting their material. I got a battle tomorrow, so I couldn't bring you half the material today. I must say that I will. Every single MC that was on this card was prepared.
Yo, what he say?
He know Ricky Tan?
Ricky Tan.
You know him. Knock him out one more.
Go. For those who don't know, I'm talking about a Brickerton. Same color Brickerton. Exchange done in rush hour. Burner phones, tenant vans. Sprinter vans and minute plans. Crazy how we did your man. Spinning like a ceiling fan. Oxymoron. Pulled up with some big shit inside a minivan.
Why you start rapping like that?
There was nobody who took advantage, who did not take advantage of the opportunity to be able to rap in front of whether it fans or whether it be myself and SP or whoever it was, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I must say. And I did like the fact that, number one, there wasn't 85 Vada flying SP bars because I didn't want to hear that shit all night, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a couple sprinkled every now and then, but it wasn't one every single battle. That was great. Number two, we had, you know, somewhere to sit. I could easily see the battles. They had a charger. I could plug my phone in because sometimes you go in a motherfucking venue, you got to find a charger and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Parking was pretty easy, and it was a pretty good venue because it gave me some grime to it. You know what I'm saying? It's one line to get to the bathroom. You got to wait on that motherfucker. There's 15 people in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You order food to take 2 hours to come. Hood shit, I'm all with that, you know what I'm saying? You go outside, you know what I'm saying? The gas station's right next door, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will see you outside, be like, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? It's one of them type of areas.
Hey, live. We live from Hampton, scrambling outside with the gangsters, outside with all of them, outside with the guys. Yeah. You know, it's always good to get outside with the people, you know what I'm saying? See the people, shake with the people, man, make the connections. There's a lot of good vibes outside right now. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to my brother Showtime SP. You know what I mean? Get out. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good battles going on. Shout out to Rare Breed Entertainment. Shout out to Wing. Shout out to Lawrence, ARP, all the battlers on the card. There was some crazy shit going down. There's a lot of crazy shit going down. Gwitty's still battling tonight. It's been a lot of noise, a lot of action. And you're going to love, you know what I'm saying, what we saw tonight. Sometimes you got to really get out there, touch the people, see the people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's important, you know what I mean? And to get out here and see this firsthand was pretty dope.
Trust me, it's one of them areas where you look both ways before you move. But obviously it was good, and I will say this, shout out, like, I got to extra stress. Shout out to the city of Hampton and the people that were there.
The stagger and shit. Watch how them hollow straight rattle your shit, and I'll leave it to y'all to
freestyle and battle and
shit. That's not me. I'm on.
Because when I tell you, you know, they be doing all this blogger list and blogger that, them motherfuckers was letting us know from the gate. Man, the motherfucker come down to this event and try any of that bullshit with y'all, they ain't leaving. I'm like, oh my bro, what did I say when I said, bro, I don't need all, I said, I feel comfortable. Like,
they ain't touching the fingernail.
Nigga, I was like, yo, y'all gotta chill, man. We here for it. So it was a lot of love. And I must say that, you know what I'm saying? So, I'll get to the actual card and I will tell you, like, you know what I'm saying, we'll talk about the battles. And like I said, if you're here, this is a recap for the event that we were at. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about, I didn't see no whole bunch of events this weekend. I don't focus on, you know what I'm saying, 5 events at once. I focus on what the focus is. So if you're here for that, you're here for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know that right now. But shout out to everybody out here. Just stay in tune. So you got two cards, you know what I'm saying? A day 1 and a day 2. And I must say this before we get into this, and I want your opinion in correspondence to the whole, like, 2-day thing.
What?
I think this could have been compressed into 1 day. You know what I'm saying? While there were a lot of battles, a lot of dope battles on there, I did feel like towards the second half of the second day, some of the energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, people was tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a long...
I feel you on that.
That's a long day.
Word.
Because the first day had mad battles, and then when you turn around, when I woke up and then ate and then got ready to go there, I felt a little fatigued. Like, I mean, we got through, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get through. We watched them. We had a great time. And I seen, like, towards some of the last battles of the night, you know what I'm saying, the crowd they were still in it. Yeah. But when we got there on the other day,
we couldn't get out there.
You couldn't even get out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. So I did so, but overall,
I feel you.
I will rate the event before we even get started. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give the whole event, both days in their totality, an 8.5. You know what I'm saying? My 1.5 comes off because I felt like it might have been a couple too many battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. I think a battle card should probably be max around 8 battles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 7, 8 is good. Yeah. When we get to the 12 and 13, 11 and 12 a day, that's a lot of battles. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. I was there for it all. I saw it. Even though, hold on, even though it was 839 battles, we sat through every single round. Now to you, what's your rating of the event and everything like that? Take 5 minutes. You go.
Appreciate that. So I gotta say this. If y'all can't tell already, if you can't hear it in my voice, usually when we go to these events, I'm yelling and having a good time. So if that happened this weekend, that means I had fun. That would mean that I had a ball. I gotta get the event. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta give it the 9 only because now I'm not talking about the battles themselves. Yes, it was 2 days. It was a lot of battles. They get a point off of that because it was a lot of battles. But I'm talking about how it felt with the Charger love, the seat love. You know what I'm saying? At any given point, we could get on stage, and then not to mention, this kicks because you already did this. You've been in this game for years. They made you an animal. For me, this is the first time. This is the first time that I'm actually on camera watching these battles on the opposite side. So it kind of gave me a little bit more oomph, you know what I'm saying? Also, the fact that just like you said before, there was no stumbles, there was no chokes. Like when I talk about no chokes, like there was maybe one momentum stopper, and it was on day 2. Like and even then that nigga kept rapping. And then if anything it was a slip or a blip or ended of that round kind of short. Other than that, out of 23 battles, is there any battles I gotta be like, could I have done without?
No. And the thing is, like, and I wanted to just say that.
Go ahead, Charlie.
Out of all of them joints, you know what I'm saying? I actually got the VOD to see him again, and I was there. Now, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. So with that being said, and all of that in its totality, I really did enjoy it. Like even for the main event, being on stage for a main event, that's kind of it gives me an extra 0.5 just for the experience. As far as the battles, a lot of these battles are 2-1s. There's not really 30s. It could be depending on how you want to do it. It's a lot of 2-1s. Most of them are 2-1 either way, which kind of makes me feel like, okay, are they only good when they're in their element? And if that's how good they are in the element, I kind of want to be in that element. You feel me? But how would that work for them to get on a broader stage? Or do I see a lot of stars? Not just yet. I see a lot of potential, but there's maybe 1 or 2 that I'm like, okay, star. I know that's a star to make. Let's get into it.
I could judge it from a couple different ways when I think about it, because it's like this, I look at things through their totality when you look at the event. When we're there the first day, I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised at how many people was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was packed from damn near wall to wall. You couldn't even take a step when some of those battles was going down.
Right.
And that's just a proponent of how hard these guys promote. You know what I'm saying? Because you tweet, they promote it. You retweet, they promote it. You put a video out, they do it. Like, this is what I would tell you the difference is between these guys and a lot of other, you know what I'm saying, newer guys or whatever league or whatever the case may be. I'm not really trying to pit people against each other. I'm just explaining every pain that I stretch about. There's nothing slicker than the tools in the rusty share house. When you sit here and you do videos and you talk about people, you recap their battles, I've seen so many clips of what we were saying and shit like that, and different people talking about this and that, and they posting the clips and they really embracing what you do for them. That makes you want to, you know, do more. You know, if I'm recapping all your battles, I'm breaking out your ball, I'm doing all this shit, and then you won't even retweet it, I'll be like, all right, well, you know, that might be a battle that I don't really care about. Fuck that battle. You know what I'm saying? I got other battles to do. Because at the end of the day, one hand wash the other, both wash the face. And if I'm doing work, and you looking at it like I'm supposed to be doing it, which we are, but at the same time, it feels good to be appreciated and see your work be reciprocated by others. Absolutely. These guys are newer MCs. They're doing the things they need to do. They're following the people. They're showing up at the events on time. They're not being late. They're not fighting. They're not getting any type of bullshit. They're taking pictures with you. They're actually happy to embrace what you got going on. So I'm gonna just get right into it, man.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. That's all.
First of all, King Madison versus Tanner was like one of the first battles that I seen. I didn't know any of them. Let me be honest with you. I ain't know about 80% of these motherfuckers. Same. I do now, you know what I'm saying? I do now. I didn't know like 80% of these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, if they walked up to me in the street, I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? So, first battle of the night, I seen King Madison versus Tanner.
Look at my shit. I used to get clothes for Christmas. I could never play with my gifts.
You try to run, you'll catch a snub or catch 30 on top of 30. Kevin Love. Everybody say they King.
Man, King Madison versus Tanner, man, they had the rough spot because they were literally the first battle. They had to set that tone. And when I tell you, King Madison got a bomb in that round. He got a bomb in that round. And then shout out to Tanner too. Tanner is also nice too. Like, you could see that, and I believe that was a 1SK. So do I want to see more from both of them? Yes. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. And the funny thing was, like, and you know, I ain't really no judging on the one round. They both did their thing, but I could tell that that was gonna be kind of a microcosm of what we were gonna see proceeding because. Like, this dude rap, and like we go outside, he ready to rap again. I said, nigga, I don't want to hear you rap again. Nigga, I hear these niggas rap all night. I was like, I don't want to hear you rap no more. No, I was like, yo, I don't want to hear you rap. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Yeah. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, and respect the grind, you know what I'm saying, that they trying to get on. You know what I'm saying? He's hungry, and I would definitely, and the one thing I will say is about a lot of these folks is, now when I see them again, I will know who they are, I will be familiar with them, and I will watch their battles, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to be able to tell you in the direct order all these joints went because I don't know. Then you have Blade Montana versus Cash Kid, man. What's up with that one? I'm not letting you do it.
Listen, when in round 2, I am now asking Wing, who is this nigga? That nigga is nice. Cash Kid stood out to me because, like, I like the fact that he got a lot of the aggression, he has the penmanship, and he got a lot of performance too. Apparently, he spins around in his battles too. Didn't know that, but I know he did it. He did it a couple times in this battle. Right now. First round, when they was battling, I did say Blade Montana has a mannerism that he has the common, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
But once he got cooking, and there's spots where I was like, okay, that's the Blade Montana I want to hear. So I believe once he gets rid of those little things that are similar to who I've seen before, the originality stuck out. To me, Cash Kid stuck out more because he was a lot more lyrical. But I ain't mad if anybody's saying Blade Montana got that better. I got that one 2-1 either way. That was
I like what both MCs had. You know what I'm saying? I like that line. And the people who I do remember things from, I will say them because it just is what it is. Like I said, Cash had a lot of dope shit. Different MC. I seen him in another joint too. You know what I'm saying? It's not the first time I seen him. He's an guy. I've seen him before. Is what I'm saying, in other battles, and I did see him on another Red Reedy battle before, so I know he does his thing. Blade Montana, like I said, I like in his, I believe it was his first round, he said, you know, the smoking got to me because in that building, I ain't gonna lie, the smoke would definitely, like, the smoke was encapsulated in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, like, and then, like, every couple battles, they would stop to air out the building. And then they'll re-battle again, and the shit again. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. A bunch of niggas standing around you smoking. So what? So he had said that he had battled 6'8", and his battle didn't go so well. But you know what I'm saying? He said they had to open up the door for the smoke, and now you're getting smoked for free. I thought it was a dope line. Had the battle 1-1 going into the third. It could be a 2-1 either way. Both MCs really did their thing.
Great
and just for the sake of time, we could keep it moving.
Great battle.
So then you got let's do. Drop the Ruler versus Rex Ruger, 1 round to draw.
Oh yeah, so Drop the Ruler, to me, he stood out just a little bit more than Rex Ruger. Cause like I said, Drop the Ruler has, I'm big on delivery, like I'm very heavy on delivery. It's not about what you say, it's how you say it, and to me, Drop the Ruler had a better delivery than Rex Ruger. But Rex Ruger also he was no slouch either.
Crowd control. Now this is the time you hear pen chop.
Rap, go ahead, rap, bro.
A drug lord, you ain't a demon Rex, that's the fucking worst. I done dealt with cartels that thought them getting no rain meant you was a fucking curse. But we had to get back. Bitch, I sold PCP in St. Louis. You know how hard it is to get that?
How?
Hard as fuck.
My Mexican plug was literally carrying wet back. We got a battle.
Like one rounder, I can't get mad at either one of them. If I had to pick one, Drop was a little bit better. But
I mean, I don't know. It's all subjective. I mean, Drop did his thing definitely. I like some of the angles that Rex had about the football joint. You can't stand no offensive lines. And then he had another joint where he was talking about the pin drop with the room control. I actually posted that on Twitter. Drop the Ruler. I had not seen him in a while. I saw him before, but you know, the presence, the energy, things like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was really dope. 1 round battle. You know what I'm saying? Would I like to see both back again? Sure thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would like to see both back in 3 round battles. You know what I'm saying? Then after this battle, you know what I'm saying, the day actually started to pick up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You had Will Major versus Jers. I'll go because you know what I'm saying. Here's the deal. I don't want you know what I'm saying. I don't want your opinion. I'll get my own opinion out there first because you're gonna say some other shit. So here's we go. Will Major versus Jers. Shout out to Jers. You know what I'm saying. I've seen Jers in a couple battles before. I've seen Will Major. Will Major is definitely one of those guys. You know what I'm saying. He's on the come up. Really dope. But the one thing I will say, you know what I'm saying, he had one of the doper moments of the night, per se, on the first night, with that, you know, and I fucked his line up. I messed his line up, but it sounded so dope the way I messed it up that I just tweeted it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The punch was,
right.
I even threw my hands on the way to ask that I want to box my food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just said I don't rock with dudes. I'm not in the mood. I even threw hands on the way and said I don't want to box my food. Then I seen people saying, "Oh, that's a viral meme on TikTok." I said, "Do you think I get? Do I got TikTok? Do you think I give a fuck about TikTok?"
Come on, my nigga.
If the ball hit, the ball hit. I don't give a fuck about where the TikTok or the meme. Nigga, I'm old. My birthday was like yesterday. Do I got TikTok? I don't got that shit. I don't know nothing about that. So I don't fucking know. All I know is the Will Major nigga's nice. Now, Jers. Jers was flowing. He reminds me of Surf. I ain't gonna hold you. He got a lot of, he's a Jersey flow. Like, he's got a lot of Jersey flow to him. You know what I'm saying? I will say this. He did way better than when I saw Will Major, because remember we was watching Will Major battle on the way there.
Yep,
OG Prime. Hey, motherfucker, I was watching that shit.
We be watching.
Too many niggas on one account, bitch. I remember that shit. Make Prime go out like too many niggas on one account, nigga. I remember, nigga. I used to be Bash Money back in my old days. Niggas ain't send me a sweater, so I'm a New York nigga now. But anyway, so, you know what I'm saying? Too many niggas on one account. I like that shit, right? With the nigga in that OG Prime, but OG Prime is fire. So
we'll get to it. We go get to it.
We go get to
that.
So I really liked what Will Major was able to do, but I love what Jersey was able to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought both MCs did really well. Particular battle, why I have to watch it again, is because when that battle happened, like in the middle of the second round, was when I had to go get stuff from outside. So I missed the second round. Yeah. But the first and the third was crazy. Yeah. I think I had Will edging the first, and I had Jersey in the third. Jersey third, the crazy one. I don't know. The battle was crazy. Yo, go ahead, man.
23 battles, man. I don't even remember. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. It's crazy. How you
I want to see them both again.
I need to see exactly.
Right.
So, they ditto what you said. I got a 2-1 either way. If I had to pick just for like delivery and originality is what I've been going for all weekend. I like the way Will Major delivers some stuff. And even some of his joints be quick jabs. And he still be flowing with like I said, the box with food, that was a haymaker. But it's a lot of stuff that I didn't miss. You'll see.
But Jersey's special though. I'm not gonna lie. Jersey has some dope shit. But like I said, I like the Sprint store, the Boost Mobile, because you be the next tail and all that shit. But like I said,
you be remembering bars live.
This is me. This is what the fuck I do. I don't have to write. This is the pen and the pad. So but both really dope MCs, you know what I'm saying? They both stuck with me mentally. I do feel like Jers does have some Jers to him.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Let's see. So then we had who was it? Sino Savvy versus Notes.
The sad part about death is that you know what's coming. Bro is bugging. I hold a button, the handle extend. It sounds like rolling luggage. You either live or you die.
I'm at gate B3.
The sad part about death is that you know it's coming. Bro is bugging. Hold a button, the handle extend. It sounds like rolling.
We know you grew up in the church, so why you want the devil on a life that you shouldn't even claim? Or tell him what it's like. Let me give him some advice. Just stop, because if I OD on Cody, I'ma have one for 20 for the life. Bro! If I...
You know what I'm saying? What up?
So I was on stage for this. I was up there for this one, right? So Notes has set a bar, right? He said this battle gonna end like Vince Carter after the windmill. I said it's over. Sino Savvy looked at me like, that's what you said? And I was like, wait, what? No, that was me saying that was the bar. I was agreeing with the bar. So let me say that to say this. Cause when Sino Savvy that boy was cooking too. Sino Savvy was the dude that had a battle with the
push.
So apparently he had to do an identity. He must have went into protective custody of something because he shaved them dreads off and came out there with the hat forward. It was like, I came here to rap. And that Sino Savvy, that's the one I need to see all the time. Now, Notes, let me put it to you like this, Notes. I know you and your crew. I see how y'all do, but what you gonna have to do is you gotta clean it up a lot more, because I could tell when you was about to end that round, and the end of his third, I saw where it was gonna go. He didn't slip, he didn't stumble or none of that, but I saw where it was clearly going. What happens is when you feel like somebody is winning, you either got an option of turning up or just trying to get through your material. I feel like in the third round, Notes was getting through he was just trying to get through his material. So Sino Savvy, to me, got the third, and I got Sino Savvy winning that first. But Notes was cooking in the second, because he had to do the little gossipy thing. He's like, yo, you standing over there, and that chick, but you know, with who, yeah, I remember that part. I don't know why I remember this type of stuff. But whatever that was with their situation, Notes got that second round. But Sino Savvy got 2-1.
It's like work out here. What you do out here? What you do, man?
Huh?
Tell them what you did, man.
You tell them what I did, Vada. We had a conversation in the Twitter chat, so you feel me? Like, I just hit you up. I said, hey, man, your boy gonna get smoked. And you said, shit, I don't know. It's gonna be a goodie.
Matter of fact, you did say that.
Yeah, he dropped me a chat, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, it was fire, bro. I had fun, man. I had fun.
That was clear. I had fun. A lot of work. Hey.
Started 15 minutes, nigga.
But I do feel like that was one of the battles of the night,
For
though.
a year, you get all that. All right, respect.
I said I do feel like that was one of the battles of the night, though.
You think that was battle of the night? I ain't gonna lie. I got Cash and Blade battle of the night right now.
He was nice too.
I got Cash and Blade.
Some niggas got crazy though. Like for real, I hear people trying to argue it, but it's either 2-1 or 3-0. Honestly,
right?
It could be a 30 though.
Nah, man, appreciate you, man. When I'm gonna get that interview though?
We talking right now.
You talking right now? Okay,
I
got you.
You know what I'm saying? You the first person I spoke to.
Appreciate it.
I'll let you know how that works.
Appreciate you.
Nah,
man, thank you. Appreciate you for coming out, man.
All good, man. Tell them where they can find you at, man.
Oh, man, y'all can find me on goddamn Facebook, Sino Savvy, CINO space SAVVY. You can find me on Instagram at Sino Savvy, no space. You can find me on Twitter at Sino.3x. That's 3XS. Y'all find me everywhere, man.
Hey, Vada,
appreciate it.
that was a 30 ball on my mama, nigga.
First and the third for me.
Yeah, I will say this. Coming into the battle, Notes was definitely one of the people that, you know, had talked and he had, you know, basically said what he was going to say. Sino Savvy did hit me up individually and tell me that he was going to, you know, he was about to make a movie. Pretty much same shit that everybody else be saying, but not to the same dialect.
Right.
I did watch it from an open eye, and the thing is, I liked this battle today better than I did at Max Out. You know what I'm saying? I seen a nigga at Max Out, and it was very forgettable.
Totally different. Dude.
This weekend that he had just battle he had right now, he had one of the memorable performances of the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Especially of day one. So whatever you did to repackage what you repackaged, keep on packaging. So when you make sure next time you drop that package, the package is the same as the package we just have right now. You heard that, nigga? Let's keep it moving.
Bring that back.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I definitely liked what he brought. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a good battle, and he's definitely one of the folks that did their thing. I had him winning against Notes 2-1-ish. I put an ish on there. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to King Benny versus Skelly, man. I didn't want to. That was another one. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to.
You know Ricky Tan?
Ricky Tan.
Do you know Ricky Tan?
Yeah, I know that, man. He said he had an minivan. He said, "Oh man," he said, he's an oxymoron. I was told some big shit in the minivan. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I like Skelly a lot, man.
Yeah.
King Benny wasn't bad. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt in that 1 round battle, the more memorable MC coming out of it was Skelly. What's your opinion?
I you know, the elephant in the room, you know, obviously you pay attention to the white boy that can rap. After a while, but there's certain guys who act like or look like or give an aura that they hang with us type situation. Skelly definitely talk like.
And when I was watching it, like I said, when I heard him get to that bar, I said, you know what? Nah, F that. I'm watching this. I'm locked in. I got I actually posted the video of that bar when he said the joint. I was like, nah, who is this dude? I was like, he's bugging. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely was fired. Left with some memorable moments, and I would like to see him again.
Facts on facts. What we got?
There's a couple more.
I know that one was last.
Oh yeah, no, that was last.
That
But
was
then you
last.
had King Shadow versus Marvelous. That was the last battle of the night. We can talk about that before we get into the.
Okay. All right. Cool. I want to highlight King Shadow versus Marvelous because of the fact that they were the last battle of the night. On the first day, you were the last battle. Nobody wants to be there, let alone to see up and comers like intake. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something.
What?
Worth it. It was worth that. Man, King it's King Madison.
No, it's not King.
I'm sorry, King Shadow. My bad. I'm sorry.
Marvelous.
Pardon me. My bad. King Shadow got the voice. Pause if necessary. I'm just saying.
No, did
his conviction and his bars in it. King Shadow has that. He has that makings of a star. Marvelous has the aura and also has the delivery of a star. Do I want to see both of them? That battle was so good. I need to see that battle in 3 rounds. And mind you, it was the last battle of the night. So the fact that I kind of still wanted to stay there to see how it ended, that made me a fan of both of them.
Good back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Both MCs did great. I will say that to be pleasantly surprised by the way the end of the night, for that to be the apex / end of the night was definitely a thing, you know what I mean? Because like you said, some battles would be over where you'd be like, man, you see people walking out the door. But like I said, people were still there and still enjoying it, and I thought it was dope. And moving along, you know, they had some bigger battles with some bigger names, you know what I'm saying, bigger profiles, no Diddy.
Yep.
And that was something that was definitely active in the building, and I got total blame for that, but that's another story.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be an ongoing joke.
That will definitely be an ongoing joke.
See, now we do believe you played ball, nigga, with Diddy and Dwight Howard.
Young Riddick versus LL Cool J. You know, LL Cool J is a rapper that's been around for quite some time. You know, he's made his rounds. He's been battling on a bunch of different leagues. You know, basically trying to find his footing. And sometimes in the game, it takes being on different leagues, different platforms to find your vice and find where you will land and be, you know, a talent. You know, LL Cool J, his grind is impeccable. The way he works, the way he's able to promote, the way he keeps himself relevant, and he'll stay on cards. Young Riddick, MC, I hadn't really heard much from. Shout out to Av. I'll tell you a story about Av real quick. I knew Av when he was in probably where Young Riddick is at in his career. You know what I'm saying? I remember hearing him, hearing his flows, and I told him earlier, I said, you're the reason why I started blogging. I tell people, like, I don't know how this story hasn't stuck, but I will repeat it again. I said I was watching the Av battle. Av was battling None. Av said, the rounds that I brought for this clown, 3-minute kind. Put the 4-5 to the square, speed limit sign. Catch him getting in his ride. I let off that black heater, and all you'll see is a body by the rim like a Shaq sneaker. I will never forget those bars, right? When he said, all you're going to see is a body by the rim like a Shaq sneaker, I said, who the fuck, why nobody ain't talking about this? There was nobody talking about people who could punch like that at the time. I said, I'm going to give me a motherfucking camera. And then from then on, I started blogging. I blogged about Av versus Chess, Av versus Rum Nitty, Av versus all them battles that Av was having. Them were my first joints. So I don't get to talk to Av as much, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing in his life. I'm doing obviously mine, and we're family, fathers and shit like that.
Facts.
But when I do speak to him, I always acknowledge the fact that he was one of the reasons why I started blogging. Not alone, but he was definitely an influence on it. So Young Riddick versus LL Cool J. Young Riddick, dope MC, man. Had some pretty good cut to his bars. I feel like he beat LL Cool J pretty clear. 3-0 to me, honestly.
Yeah. All right. So the way that I was watching the battle, Young Riddick is nice. We gonna get that one out the way. But LL Cool J, you know, his marketing is great. You know what I'm saying? Like when I tell you, LL Cool J made me want to watch his next battle, and the fact that he was there, and I was like, all right, cool. Now, was I on LL Cool J's side? Not necessarily, but I did notice a lot of people weren't showing LL Cool J a lot of love. So I'm thinking that maybe the crowd, LL Cool J owe these niggas money. Maybe he's DM'd all of them his stuff as well as our DMs. But needless to say, to take that away, even though LL Cool J was cool, Young Riddick definitely clearly.
Well, Young Riddick is obviously from there, you know what I mean? So when you're from there and you're battling on the platform and you know what I'm saying, the love could be a little bit what the love ain't. But the material was different too, you know what I'm saying? Young Riddick's material and what he was spitting was actually, it was fire, you know what I'm saying? He got off on LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying?
Copy.
So moving on, one of my favorite battles of day one, one of the better battles of the whole week. It was a couple of these joints. Like, out of the last couple battles that are left, I think like 1 or 2 of these could probably easily be the battle of the weekend. But I'm going to go with Zay versus Sniper. I'm going to tell you this. So, Zay versus Sniper is a battle that I was told before I got there to peep out or check to be, or this might be one of the battles.
You a ripped the runway asshole. You not valid, I'm not acting. Fish scale in a crib, it's not salmon, I'm not lacking. I got fish scale in a crib, it's not salmon, I'm not lacking. I got rounds for niggas who plot action. Red beam, light eggs, America's Got Talent. You is not mine. Suits they say I wear as long as they don't put a tie on me. See, I done asked niggas for a fade round and they hit the fly on me. I propose Trevor to Hillary, nigga, you gon' go buy on me. My grandma pupils rolled to the back of her head, said she forever keep an eye on me. And she had the highest vertical ever seen. She touched the sky on me. But the worst pain I ever felt was when my granny lied on me. She said, stop crying before I give you something to cry about. Died on me. I got 9 on
of the night, and I don't think you let us down in any way. What's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, I wasn't let down at all. Like I feel like Zay got this is like not his graduation, but this is kind of like him now. All right, I need to be beating up on these young guys. He needed to make it clear. And the fact that Sniper was not backing down, he was that up and comer that belonged to that spot. A lot of them are scratching and clawing for that top position. The fact that this battle is that close, no diddy. The fact that battle is as close as I think it is, I don't have a clear winner. I gotta watch that battle again. But man.
All right, so here's the deal.
I can't choose.
Going into the battle, as I said, I was cool on Zay. I wasn't high on him. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like stock dropped or anything like that. I knew I had seen him at Max Out, and leaving Max Out, I didn't have a lasting impression. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the battle. I don't remember the battle. I don't remember the bars you said. I see too many MCs. What I do remember is if the impression lasted with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it didn't. You know what I mean? This time around, it did. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you put a larger shark in a smaller pond, you get a different result. I'm just saying the material that he had, and he had the moment of the night on the first night. He did. There's no other way around it. You know what I'm saying? The moment that he had when he talked about my grandma gave me something to cry about, then she died on me, is one of the bigger moments. You know what I'm saying? He said, I seen my friends leave. They took the sky on me. He said the grandma, she rolled back her eyes. She told me to give me something to cry about, and then she died. Like that was one of the biggest moments of the night. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna hold it. I'm not adding no cut to it. Sniper, very dope MC. I watched him in some of his other battles. I think both MCs. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm dope with AR, you know what I'm saying? ARP, we good, yada yada. I speak to him. I saw him talking on his joint today. He said, and I quote, Vada told me that I should go on the farewell tour. I shouldn't just end it like that. I was on the phone with this nigga like, man, come on, man, let's do this shit one more time. If you was gonna do it like that last time, you should have just told me. I would have prepared like it was the last time. Fuck, you got me on, man. We was talking about the shit, right? So I told him that this is the battle I think should come out first. I don't even care. That's what I said. I think this should come out first on YouTube. That's what I said.
I'm not mad at that.
That's what I said.
I mean, but at the same time, the next battle also.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just thought that this is my personal opinion. What you thought about the battle though?
I thought the battle was good. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I said, I gotta see this battle. I gotta watch it again. Like I gotta really.
Oh yeah. This is we're not doing that. We gonna add. I ain't adding no cut to this. I'm gonna clear winner. I got a fire ass battle. I got something that you need to see.
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving. Your battle of the night, I'm sure.
My personal pick for the battle of the night is Dollar Bill versus Jay Breed. It's crazy because Jay Breed versus Zay was their best battle. Like that was RBE's JC and Chilla. If I gotta be honest with you, where it's like the up and comers, and it was a really good battle when it was the up and comers. That was one of their best battles for them.
Was he on Max Out too? Jay Breed?
Jay Breed was not on Max Out. Zay battled Cino Savvy on that Max Out.
You see what I'm saying? I don't.
You said you don't remember.
Oh, he battled on another one though, because I was on the when I went to the shit. What the shit I went to?
Wait.
Hollow the Don versus who Hollow battle? Ill Will? That card?
Yeah.
One of them niggas battled.
They battled outside.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I remember you. I don't forget you niggas.
Guess what battle it was?
Who?
Him versus Zay.
Yeah, but I remember I seen that on YouTube though.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
but I'm saying, but when they had that battle, that was their best battle. For them to be that the headliners of one of the headliner battles on this card, it was only right? So, but the people that they put them up against are also natural born killers. Now, let me tell you something about this guy named Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill got a delivery. Dollar Bill got an originality. Dollar Bill has something that you know how you find somebody with that something? Dollar Bill has that something. I'm going to be real with you. The only thing that I wish he could do is project a little bit, but he projects is just wild.
I do agree with that though, because like I said, like sometimes the delivery is a little monotone, and you could get lost per se. Not lost, but like some of the times, like some of the shit he'll put together, he'll be like, sometimes I gotta come find you to remind you. And when I gotta find you, I gotta let you know that I found you. And the way that I found you is not the way you want them to find you. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's fire. It's slick. It's a slit. It's different though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking no cut off the product. He was dope in his last joints. He was dope in this joint too. So please do not think anything different. That what we're saying or feel slighted. It's just different. But anyway.
And that's what, like I said, that's what I've been going for all weekend is somebody different, somebody original, somebody else like that. For Dollar Bill to hold his own against Jay Breed was walking around betting niggas his dice that nigga Dollar Bill would not lose a round. He did not come to that event the next day with them dice, okay? Because he lost them things because it was 2-1.
He still had them.
He was walking around. But I'm saying, he lost the round. So I ain't want to bet him, but Jay Breed didn't lose the. Let me put that too. I got this battle 2-1 either way. I gotta rewatch this battle again. To me, this is my personal battle of the night. Both of them showed up and showed out. So like I said, y'all gunner the breed, the new breed, the brick breed. Jay, you got Zay and Breed. Yeah, I can see them being.
I feel comfortable going 2-1 Jay Breed.
Okay.
In reference to this.
Mm-hmm.
I did feel how I felt while I was there, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not gonna leave it open-ended when I know who I felt like won. You know what I'm saying? And now, like I said, it could be different. It could go down different. I can see it again and be like, damn, you know what it is, what it is. But I do have Jay Breed 2-1.
Okay.
Moving on, Caution versus Gwitty. I done been asked this battle question 50 times if once. Everybody's been hitting me. Everybody wants to know how they feel, how they felt. I'm going to just let you go ahead and let me know how you feel, then I'll go ahead and speak on it. That's Caution versus Gwitty. Main event, day 1. Let's get to it. We got a day 2 to talk about too. So what's up?
I didn't think that I was going to see this with my own eyes. I didn't think that I was going to believe it with my own eyes. You know that what they say about Gwitty, they're like, yo, he's special, he got something as well. Yeah, I finally saw it. I see the light now. I do see the album that's coming out. I see how nasty it can get. Do I think Gwitty got this battle 3-0? No. But what happened is I felt like Gwitty has that talent. I got Gwitty 2-1 in this one. No slight or slack to Caution. Because I understand that whole, the ugly angle, blah, 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 blah. When if it works, it works. Did Gwitty lay heavy on it when he got closer to the end? But even in his third round, you saw him switch it up, and he still got that crowd rocking. I don't know. But Caution's first round about becoming the first lady brick, I felt that right there in mi corazón. So I ain't mad at how y'all choose it, but yeah, I got Gwitty 2-1, bro.
Right.
How you call it?
First and foremost, I must say that shout out to all of the bricks and everyone who was involved with it. Shout out to Caution. Shout out to Gwitty. I'll make this quick. In this battle, I do have Gwitty winning the battle 2-1. I do have Caution with some dope material. I have it with a great, I liked the first round a lot. I felt like Gwitty, as the battle continued on, yes, he did use a lot of the same typical angles, but it's called battle rap, not make the best new angle rap. So, he might have continued to attack the same. That was good, right? I know. Pause. No, didn't. I like the way that he was able to construct the material. You see Caution on tape, don't enter, nah. Like, he's able to do that, and he's going line for line for line. He's got niggas like yourself reacting and others, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he played it well. Yeah. Some people are like, he played to the crowd. That's what Gwitty does. For his whole career, he's done that. You know what I'm saying? He's going to play to the crowd. He's going to pander. He's going to make people that agree and react to what he's doing. I feel like he did good. I feel like Caution doesn't lose no stain in the game. No. But if I'm keeping it a thou wow, I had to give the battle to Gwitty 2-1. Is it a body? Is it a pack? Is it all this nasty shit that Gwitty talks about?
The nerve of you.
But you know,
that's disrespect.
No, it's not.
No.
It ain't. But it is what it ain't.
But as soon as somebody say Gwitty won, as soon as Gwitty get one person say he won,
he's out of here.
You gotta honor me. It's always a bad bitch on the side of me. It's not a probably. Let me change my speech. I be balling with a lady tiger like Angel Reese.
The tiger? Not the tiger? The tiger?
You be battling stars, but this punch I have you counting sheep. I let it bump out of here. This stupid ugly bitch is up out of here.
The greatest ever. Shout out to Gwitty, man. And he's a great fan in the crowd. Like, I see why Gwitty is needed in these battle rap crowds. Like, when you hear him in the back, it's great. He's like, wow, that was crazy.
That was crazy. So, I definitely thought Phenomenal battle. I will definitely watch it again when it drops. And Woody did his thing. Now we're gonna move on to day 2. Let's just
we can breeze through.
We could, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a little breeze through. It's a day 2 type thing, and I'm gonna just go, you know what I'm saying, start it off with Bishop versus Bishop. A lot of energy in the beginning of that battle. You know what I'm saying? Bishop won.
Yeah, I had Bishop too. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Won, you know what I'm saying?
Bishop
it was
nice.
the other Bishop.
It was
the Bishop with the Pooh Shiesty mask.
Yeah,
that Bishop.
Shout out to the Pooh Shiesty Bishop because one of the funniest things is, you know, another thing that's why I gave it a 9. You know what I'm saying? My man started the night off with an "Hey, Showtime SP." What's up? I got a gun that I got from a nobody that knows. But I said, oh, okay. And he had a hand. You know what I'm saying? Dude, though he win the battle because he said my name? Yes. Now I'm just playing, but good one rounder, man, from both sides.
Baking Soda versus Banks to God. That's one of the better battles on day 2.
As real as it gets. Trapping was mandatory.
Why?
It was like Dexter the way I was cooking in that laboratory. I had the cow next to the chicken. All it took was butter to blossom and bubbling came addiction. I'm really with it. Popeye, squeezing cans, no eating spinach. Big arms swinging like Johnny Bravo, the clips extended.
Ratchet, single. She don't give a fuck about dumping the nigga. So why wouldn't I let this bitch go? Went through every single low, she really stuck with a nigga. Woo! Listen, I'll fight you for the best when it come to punching, baby. One swing, I'm sorry. But y'all wanna know what really scuffs my mics?
What?
Stuck with a nigga.
Shout out to Banks to God. He went out, he let me know that before the battle happened, he was there to show out, he was gonna do his thing. Shout out to him, shout out to his sister, you know what I'm saying? I met her and things like that. And it's like some good people out there. Baking Soda, I never heard of him, never saw him before. Pretty phenomenal battle. Both MCs did their thing. I got Banks with, this was a judge battle too. The judges had it 3-2. Banks to God. I felt like Banks to God definitely did his thing. And here's just the thing for me. Banks to God had 3 clean Jones, all 3 rounds. Baking Soda had a little bit of a little hezzy, It wasn't a choke or nothing like that.
No chokes.
Just a little pump fake in the beginning of the second round.
Got it right,
and to me, if a battle is slim, razor thin, that could literally be the deciding factor. Because I tell y'all MCs, and I'm going to give you this, I don't care when your battle was or who you waiting for me to hear from, there's certain things that I got to tell you. The further you go, the better the competition is. And the better the competition is, the harder it is to beat. A round is very tough to get in battle rap. Ain't nobody out there just giving away no fucking rounds unless you chess. But most of the time, ain't nobody giving no fucking rounds away. So you gotta be razor sharp and on point, all 3, just so if it goes down to the go down, you'll be ready when it goes down, no diddy.
Right. I ain't gonna hold it. Just said, yeah, agreed with everything you just said. Baking Soda was nice. I feel like he had the fight back, so I can understand if somebody be like, oh, he got robbed. If we judge it, it's all about the cleanliness. It's all about precise and room shakers. Banks had room shakers just as well as Baking Soda. Even though that third we could talk. I feel like it came down to the first. Money on the floor, hey, money went to Banks to God. So there's your winner.
There's your winner. Dub versus Power. I didn't see the whole thing. My food got there. You know, when you let this dong, your food got to make it happen. So what's up?
Man,
But I will peep the rest though.
Yeah, nah, Power is nice. The dude, the guy Dub started off nice as well. But I feel like if I had to pick between one of those two in that battle, Power definitely. He won that battle. It was 1 round, and Power had it's that voice, it's that all that, and then it's the lookalikes. So I see the similarities. So, but yeah, I gotta get at the Power. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, next battle: OG Prime versus B the MC. Now here's the deal. OG Prime, one of the people that I was definitely this is one of the MCs that I wanted to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The funny thing is when OG Prime started battling is when I just started getting my stuff. I didn't even know that it was him because when I came back, I had seen him up there and he had the Pooh Shiesty on.
Mm-hmm.
And when he started rapping, I was like, oh, that's my boy. I can
Got
rap
me
me,
from
bro.
the cannon toss. One shot, get him damaged, dog. In 81, my pops was running from 12. He ran him off.
Going back again to Moss. Touchdown, Patriots.
He ran him off. He who? Talk to me. Talk to him.
Yeah, y'all can dip. I'm gonna put you in the hottest seat. Honestly, to be frank, Butter would have called it quits. But you think I can't cook? Like I got no flavor. I guess that's what I'm gonna mark it with. I peppered in one season to get past you herbs and didn't waste time or insult this shit.
Come all the way around the table. They sat down so I could get a direct angle at the battle, and I was very, 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 very happy with being able to see that battle up front. BDMC, somebody who I had not saw before, but definitely made an impression. I definitely feel like, you know, he had some lyrics, some bars, and he was able to rap against a good, you know what I'm saying, OG Prime. You know what I'm saying, OG Prime. Now the thing is, there are versions of OG Prime that I saw better than yesterday, but what I will say is this: his ability to freestyle is better than everybody that was day one and day two. His ability to freestyle is so good that it separates him from other people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's insane.
Yeah.
But anyway,
everything you said, ditto. Be the MC. Cause that's my man with the beanie, right? He also had a short round. I'll say that. He ended the round short, but he was barring. He was barring.
They both ended their first round short.
And that's kind of where it was like, all right, now it depends on who you want that first. So I just want them to run that one round back. That's how I feel. If I gotta pick one between the two, OG Prime, but don't sleep on BDMC.
Because OG Prime had that one bar that shook the whole room, man. He was like, I pull up cannon draw, because he got that, he got his slogan, if you steal me, you better put me back where you
got me from. Yeah.
He was like, hammer draw, cannon draw, panic draw. He said at 81, my pops was running from 12. Randy Moss. Like, nigga, what? And first of all, in 1981, my pops was running from 12, Randy Moss.
Right.
12 was Tom Brady. Randy Moss would run from Tom Brady because Randy Moss is wearing number 81. So he's saying running from 12, Randy Moss. Randy Moss is running down the field. He's running from the quarterback. But he flipped it on the entendre. In 81, my pops was running from 12, Randy Moss. So he's saying 1981, he's comparing his pop. This shit was fucking crazy.
I thought he was going, but either way, it's fine. The quarterback didn't matter. I thought it was Randall Cunningham. That was 12.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, and Randall Cunningham was 12 too.
Either way,
so it's a crazy double.
We made it work no matter what. You see that there? When you see that OG Prime, when you give me a bar that I can like and we can then dissect it, that's how you get a recap. You know what I'm saying?
He ran from Randy Moss. He ran from Tom Brady. Both wore number 12. How the fuck can you be right while you're being right?
Right at the same time.
But
I
love the battle.
Yeah, love that battle. But don't sleep on BDMC. I'm just saying that. He can rap. Def the Kid versus Ziggy B. I like Def the Kid, alright? I also like Ziggy B. This was one of the only battles that I could say, y'all could swap and I wouldn't really know the difference because Ziggy B has that aggression, he has that style, but Ziggy B in the second round mimicked Def the Kid. And damn it sounded exactly like the you can hold the toughest. And no, I was like, okay, so Ziggy, so now the new name is for them, they gotta be a duo now. So now they gotta be Def the Zig. You know what I'm saying? But if I have to pick that battle, it's 2-1 either way. It's 2-1 either way. Because if you, the way I argue it, If the nigga gotta sound like the other nigga, technically the other nigga got that round.
Nigga.
In order to make that round sound hot, and he made it work.
I didn't know nothing about Ziggy B before the battle. I obviously knew who Def the Kid was. Def's been making his name, you know what I'm saying, battle rap like that. You know what I'm saying? He just had a battle with Ryder that just dropped. I'm going to watch, you know what I'm saying? He's been making his way through the game. Not really too fond of his management, but I'm not doing that tonight. He did his thing. He had a phenomenal battle. I felt like he got the first. I felt like Ziggy got the second, and the third is probably where the debate is going to be. Both MCs did really good, though, man. I remember leaving the battle thinking, like, I'm going to definitely watch more Ziggy B, and Def the Kid was already on my radar, so that's a good battle. The battle of the night to me is one of the next battles. I mean, well, I'll start here. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about the battle of the night, and there's another battle that we have to talk about that was previously happened. I want to get to Fate versus Wise. I feel like Fate versus Wise, to me, on day 2 was the battle of the night.
It's my block wrong, and we find it with jaywalking. You all nouns and consonants, a bunch of filler when he's spitting. I talk saran wrap and ziplocs. Even our syllables is different. Nigga, listen. Nigga, listen. Nigga, listen. I'm a demon that don't curse. All they do is talk about disappearance and not the fact that nobody could see me. Look, I don't mean to. What? Is it crazy? Never.
When you start,
I told you this nigga.
Go ahead with it.
They got a little geeky. All they talk about is disappearance.
I mean, and it's not even close. Like when I tell you the levels of rapping that was going on here, I mean, I was truly astonished. And we happened to be, that was probably one of the only battles that me and you actually, well, besides the Gwitty and Caution, but we didn't really do stand up there for too many battles at the same time because, you know, you do one, I do, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera, because we had our stuff over there. I'm not leaving all my shit over there, no Diddy, and I have to go back and get somebody, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all, but somebody got to watch the shit. So, Fate and Wise, phenomenal battle. Wise, obviously, you know, he battles on a lot of different leagues. He battles on Gates of the Garden. He battles other places too. I like that what Fate was able to do as far as like coming from the West Coast, being able to get, you know what I'm saying, be over here on the East Coast, catch a vibe, be able to have 3 phenomenal rounds. And that's going to be a tough battle to call. I'm not gonna lie. That definitely deserves a second look. What you thought about it?
Man, I think this is the one I probably reacted the most to. Like, cause like both of them were wicked. Like as far as back and forth with bars, writing, penmanship. Yes, give me all of that. I need all of that in my veins. If I gotta say off the first watch, Wise got a little bit more of that conviction. He had a little bit more well-roundedness. Whereas Fate, he is the writer. His bars is good, but sometimes when that bar don't hit, it's probably because a lot of people didn't get it. But there were things in there. I'm like, yo, watch that battle. But in that building, I could see Wise winning that. That's my personal favorite. That was my personal favorite.
Okay. Yeah, that was definitely one of my personal favorite battles of the night. Both MCs phenomenal, did their thing, and kept it moving. You got I Am Spoken versus Raw Image, another battle on the card. Now I ain't gonna lie. When I came into this battle, I definitely saw I Am Spoken in another battle before, you know what I'm saying? He had been making his name and things like that. He comes to the battle Raw Image. What's your thoughts about it, man? Tell me.
I was on the radar for Raw Image because I believe she battled Caution already. And Raw Image she was cooking in that. So I was like, I wanted to see more Raw Image. I was not familiar with I Am Spoken. I actually thought that both of these guys were not going to rap. I thought this was now going to be a slam poetry session because both of their names sound mad poetic. But the poetry was on both sides. I Am Spoken got a great rebuttal style, man. I ain't gonna hold you. His rebuttal skills is nice. He even rebutted, then got it back. He had a couple room shakers. Raw Image, writing wise, amazing. Her pen is crazy. Her performance as well is there. That conviction is right there. To sum all of that up, it got mad cringy in the second round. It got real cringy, like on I Am Spoken side. It got cringy. I feel like in the second round, I'm now having to choose whether I'm going to be either A, misogynistic, or B, understanding of the struggle of the female. I'm going to say this. When the battle come out, I'll let y'all make that discussion. Performance-wise, I am spoken. Material-wise, raw image.
Yeah, I mean, the material was good. I mean, I like what Raw Material had, what Raw Image had. Unspoken, I felt like he used a lot of the same angles in all 3 rounds, and I wouldn't say it's super lazy writing, but it's not I'm getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to gym writing either. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like that to be able to take so much cut off the product, and there's a lot of I'm gonna hit you and I'm gonna steal you. That's not really my thing.
Yeah.
So by the time it got deep into the rounds, I kind of was tuned out from it. It's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, because it was like, oh, I'll steal you.
Yeah.
I'll be like, that's not really my thing.
Oh, they don't know. This is an intergender battle.
Yeah, it's a female versus a male.
Yeah, it's an intergender battle. So
talking about,
I'm gonna beat you. Yeah.
I beat you. It's like it was just a little for me. It was just a little too much for me.
I feel you.
But after when it got to like the third, I was kind of tuned in. It was just like whatever.
Understood. I feel like same deal. I'm gonna let y'all watch the battle and the conversation can begin from there. Yeah. But 2-1 either way.
Infrared the General versus Floss the Boss, 1-round battle. I mean, I don't have much stock in it. What's up? It was a 1-round. I like 3-round battles.
Infrared the General got the battle because I guess his material was like you could tell Floss was. I felt like Floss was freestyling 2/3 of his battle. Like I definitely felt that. He did have a couple room shakers, but he looked like he was reaching around for some freestyles, whereas Infrared the General had a little bit more material. I gotta get that battle to Infrared.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the one battle that, even though it was on the card, I felt like a lot of other battles worked harder.
Yeah.
To have this battle in this big of a print, like this is damn near a main event.
Yeah.
And I didn't leave with anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it didn't feel main event.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I could literally look down on this card and tell you 5 battles that I felt like was better. And obviously if it was because of 1 round. That Bishop versus Bishop 1-rounder was better than this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bacon Soda versus Banks the God 1-rounder was better than this. Dub versus Power was better than this. BDMC versus OG Prime was better than this. Ziggy B versus Def the Kid was better than this. Fate versus Wives, every battle under this battle was better than this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So this is the reason why I be saying that sometimes it shit needs to be one day because this didn't have to happen.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
it happened, but I'm just telling you where it was placed at. Shout out to Floss the Boss, he did his thing. Infrared General, I'm not taking nothing away from them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about from the schematics and the placement of the battle on the card.
Absolutely.
I didn't feel so. Last battle of Day 2, Mr. Mills versus 6'8". I hadn't seen Mr. Mills in quite some time, and I had seen 6'8" in a couple battles before, but I'll be honest with you, same thing with him as I've seen with other people. I don't have that performance that's going to make me say, let me go watch another battle. I say that to say this. When it comes to 6'8", I've seen some battles here and there, but I didn't have that one performance that was going to keep me enamored and say, yo, let me keep watching and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I did see him versus Blade Montana. That was the battle that Blade Montana was talking about with the smoke and all of that. But in this battle versus Mr. Mills, Midwest guy who's been around for quite some time. He's been through a run-of-the-mill different leagues and things like that. Been on RBE, has had classic battle with JC, and has done some other things. To see him back versus a 6'8" was pretty dope. But I'll keep it short and sweet in this battle. Very, very good Mr. Mills, but I got 6'8", at least 2-1.
Ditto. So, with that being said, welcome back, Mr. Mills. But you still in the bar fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely gotta get that the ring rust off. If you really back the way that you back. Case in point, the angle that you had was a great angle. It just was not executed like you didn't execute it the way that I would have hoped you did. For you to say you building all of these bricks and not mention me, that would have been a crazy angle. Like it worked for me in that sense. But if you take away that from that round, 6'8" definitely was dancing. The problem with 6'8" is the only thing that really, not saying the only thing, but one of the main things that stands out about 6'8", that nigga really is 6'8". Like he is tall, but there was nothing that he did in his performance that stood out other than what I've seen from the other guys. So for that to be the last battle of the night, that was the only thing that's kind of my takeaway. But I wasn't like mad about it or anything like that. It's just like, okay, I kind of wanted a little bit more from both. But hey, maybe it'll look better on the footage.
Right, and it leads me back to more so of what I was saying, that the necessity, you know what I'm saying? when you look at things from in their totality, was the second day as necessary? You know what I'm saying? It happened, you know what I mean?
I see what you're
and
saying.
I'm saying by stretching the product, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, obviously you're trying to get all these people to look, people trying to get seen and things like that. Even if it's 5 or 6 or 7 battles a day or 8 battles a day, that's one thing. We have over 10 on both. It makes for a long situation, but overall it was still cool. Like I said, overall, I will watch a lot of these battles again.
Absolutely.
And not just because we were there, it's because, you know, I didn't get to experience some of these folks as far for their material and what they're able to do as far as bars. And I will say this, and here's some more of my takeaways, you know what I'm saying? I felt like to be there, to experience it, to be around a lot of these people, to have conversations, to joke, to laugh, to just be there and to receive the love that was available from the folks outside, it was pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? And I don't do this to like go outside or try to prove that's not what it's here for. It's actually go outside, evaluate this talent, and see who's hot versus who's not. That's really what we come here, why we make it here. Overall, so let's do it like this, man, before we get out of here, man. Who do we have for performer of the night, day 1, performer of the night, day 2, the performer of the weekend, and etc. What you got? So yeah, before we head out of here, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not an awards type of thing. It's just like some of the people who we thought. So I'll say day 1 performer of the day, day 2 performer of the day, and we can just pick the performance of the weekend and maybe the battle of the weekend. So for me, you know what I'm saying, who was your day 1 performer of the night? My day 1 performer that I'm gonna go with is Dollar Bill. The thing I was looking for all weekend, originality, to me, Dollar Bill was the most original. To me, I had Zay as my performer of day 1. I felt like in correspondence to everything that he has going on, from like his past battles to being on Max Out, not making an impression, to coming back this time and having the moment of the entire night and probably the whole weekend that my grandmother gave me. She told me she was gonna give me something to cry about, and she died on me. It left me with a lasting impression. Like I said, I have a grandmother who's in her 90s. She's still here. When that day comes, that's something I'm gonna remember. You see what I'm saying? So very impactful. Day 2, performer or battle of the day on day 1 for me. The individual battle was Zay versus Sniper. That was my battle of the day on day 1. Mine is Dollar Bill and Jay Reed. That's fine. Day 2, my performer of the day, I'm going to go with Wise. I felt like Wise was leaps and bounds ahead of most of the MCs that battled on day 2. Performance was there, bars was there, punches was there, cadence was there, and he had a lot of experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, that all means a lot to me. And out of all of these MCs on both cards, I would be hard pressed if I was making a card of these guys versus newer or versus MCs that have been established. It'd be hard for me to pick 5 people around them. If you're gonna pick Wise, I'm gonna go with Fate. That's fine. Battle of the night anyway. So damn right. That thoroughly impressive. No slack to anybody else that was on that day 2. Yeah. The rest of them was all toss-ups between. And that's fine. You know, it's like I said, it doesn't take any cut away from what anybody did. This is just our personal opinion. Yeah. Some of the people that really stood out to me for the whole weekend, as far as like that I didn't know, like, yo, who is he or who is they? Yo, when you start rapping like that, Skelly would definitely be number 1, and Ziggy B off of the day 1 card. I mean, day 2 card. Day 1 card. Skelly and Ziggy B were really dope, and Banks the God was that. I'll say 3. All right, so if you do 3, I'll say Cash Kid, Will Major, and OG Prime. OG Prime, yeah. You said that earlier. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting one. Thank you. 81, I was running from 12. Yeah. Randy Moss. But yeah, phenomenal weekend overall. Dope. I got no complaints, man. I was glad that you was there. You got anything to take us out of here with? Hey, man, only thing I got to say is, if you liked us last time, welcome us back. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. You already know. Right. Because if they rap their ass off because we was there, well, shit, we need to be there a lot of times because everybody was rapping. You know what I mean? Right. But other than that, salute to every single one of y'all. We truly appreciate y'all. Shout out to the city of Hampton, Virginia. Gra. Shoot. Go get some rest, you know what I'm saying? I get some real good sleep, you know what I'm saying? No Diddy.
I was about to say, make sure nobody, run up in the
Yeah. No crib raids or nothing like that.
No country.
I'm not going nowhere. I would not be in Indonesia or Bali next week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there. We truly appreciate y'all. Like I said, this was for y'all because I know the cats that was on the card and all the people that support them wanted to hear from us. So, gra.
Rapping like that in this area with 51. Everything in the Vada flies. These niggas SP, go get your man. And I feel like Vada fly gonna recap this.
So, y'all want to know what happened? I'm gonna tell you what happened. He got smoked.